Good evening, y'all. We're over here at a dealership that I'm not going to name. It's local to where we live. Decided to stop in just for ha-has. Wanted to, see what they had on display that they leave outside. And I think I kind of discovered why they leave these outside. They kind of leave a bit of quality to be desired. Some stuff doesn't seem too bad. Certain electronics I see on here look like they're takeoff version, so to speak, of Honda, what they like to use. Their four-wheel drive system here for the button in, slide over, and then lock the front differential. Looks pretty much the same. One hand brake lever, but then I see the brake pedal here, brake lever on the floor. You take quite a bit of work to get to that with your foot. You actually have to lift up your whole foot to get to it. Ergonomics, other than that, the floorboard's comfortable. The pegs, I can wiggle them. I shouldn't be able to wiggle a peg like that. I'm not even standing up. I'm still just sitting down, so it's only the weight of my leg on there. It comes back with a winch, but, winches, I've seen guys use one from Tractor Supply that lasts a long time, so I can't really say much for knockoff winches, but, there's just a lot of stuff on here that seems like my hand guards are just flopping around, so nothing's really secured. Nothing's really got that kind of quality that I've seen on other manufacturers, even, Hondas, Polaris, Arctics, Yamaha, Suzuki's, Kawasaki's, wide variety of units that I've seen. They all put a little bit more attention to detail than what I've seen on this. What we have here is a CFMOTO. It's a CF Force, or a C Force. It's a 600cc machine. It's got two outlets by the looks of things. There's actually one double USB outlet over here, and one single outlet. Gear shift is not in a horrible location. If you want to come over here and take a look, you can pass me off the camera here. We'll take a look, we'll show you. This is from my seating position, what I see. Here's what I'm talking about for the four-wheel drive lever, for the four-wheel drive switch, to go to lock and unlock. Very similar to what you see on other machines. Winch control is in a nice easy location. Little sucker even comes with a horn. But yeah, shifter location, yeah, not bad. I've seen worse, trust me. But what I mean about this here with the brake, you can't just move your foot over next to it. So you literally have to pick up your whole entire foot to put it on the brake if you want to use the brake. The one hand brake, not bad. Quality on the lever for your throttle. First initial thought, okay, feels comfortable. Then you look at how it actually is. It's not truly, like dipped in anything and dipped in rubber. It's just a peel off. It's just a little cheap slip on. That'll wear out in one riding season. Don't know how much I'd trust that. Bush guards, everything is just sloppily on there, to be honest. You do have the single 12-volt outlet right there. And what I thought was a second single outlet is actually a dual USB plug. So, okay, that's pretty cool. I'll give them that. That's smart. A lot of folks are starting to use those nowadays. I like it that it's in my pickup truck. I used to think it was kind of crazy. Didn't really see the point of it. But they come in handy. And this is a two-seat version, but I'm not so sure, after what I'm seeing, with pegs that I can move around by hand, even, if I'd want to trust having a second person on this machine. I mean, I get it, they're entry-level machines. If somebody doesn't want to spend a ton of money on getting into the sport, maybe for their first machine, this is what they can afford. Will it get them through probably a couple riding seasons? Sure. Is it going to be probably the most reliable machine out there on the trails? Probably not. Looks like we have some access points here to a radiator and some fuses, which is pretty good. I will say that. And that's a nice thing to be able to get access to, because, no machine is truly flawless. Sometimes stuff is going to happen on the trail.
This one slides back and forth. Probably not supposed to do that.
Nah. Yeah, it looks like somebody might have forgot to secure this particular unit up, but just the fit and finish, the overall fit and finish, I will say, seems like with CFMOTO, they leave a little bit to be desired. You know, stuff moves around that probably shouldn't be, but other than that, you know, they put some decent looking wheels on it. They shine it up, they give it a decent paint job. You know, it's not horrible. Then we'll come over to this unit right here. We have their Z-Force. The size is a 500cc. It's a trail machine, so it most likely is a 50-inch wide machine. Not horrible. Not bad. First impression, you know, like this. The front end looks pretty good. I like the bumper. The headlights look pretty sharp. You know, got necessarily these cat eye projector styles. Looks like we're running some pretty decent shocks, but they're, you know, CF brand. They're not like a Fox shock or a Walker Evans or anything on there with, you know, pure quality. But again, at the same time, you know, it's entry-level machine. The entrance to get in and out of it, the egress and regress. Was I impressed with it? It was kind of tough. You know, I mean, it's a 500cc machine, yes. You can't expect them to be huge, but at the same time, you know, if you can't have even an easy time getting in and out of it, you know, you're not going to want to get out or, you know, get out of it on the trails that often. One neat thing they did do, I gotta say, props. They mounted the mirrors right to the roll bar. And they're actually bolted right where the roll bar bolts to the machine. That's actually pretty cool. Gotta give it to you on that one. The seats, I wish the base was a little bit longer. Other than that, the actual comfort of them, the padding, not bad. I'm actually pretty impressed. The rear end, you know, for a nice little sporty trail machine, actually already comes with a 2-inch hitch. You know, no complaints. That's pretty neat to see. They're pretty optimistic, especially being here in Connecticut, that you're going to put a license plate on this thing, so they even put a license plate light on the back. That's pretty optimistic, CF. I'm just playing. You know, they're sold in all states, so there is states out there that do allow legal ride on the road and do issue small license plates. Arizona is one of them. You know, shifter's not a bad location. E-brake handle, that's pretty sweet to see. I do like that. One other complaint that I have is just the overall, like I say, the overall quality, you know, poor adjustability for the grab handle over here. That was the other deal that I had. Comfortable handle, but just poor adjustability. You can't quickly adjust it. You actually have to loosen up a bolt. So you need tools to adjust your grab handle for the passenger. That's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. What I'm going to show you here is why I have a bit of a hard time getting into this machine. I am a 6'1", about a 300-pound gentleman. Not the average size of most Americans out there. We're a little bit on the heavy side, but the net right here, this is what you secure yourself with when you're in the machine. Clips in. You got another clip that goes right there to adjust it. It's okay, it's kind of cool, keeps you in. But here's the fun part. If you undo that, undo your clip here, then here's the fun part, getting in. Again, I'm 6'1", I'm pretty limber, but still. Now you gotta fight to get your foot up over this. And then try to get everything back in by yourself. So once you're in here and you adjust the steering wheel, it's still situated. Do you have a lot of places to rest your feet inside? Unfortunately not. And as far as width, if you're a smaller rider, probably about say 5'5", 5'9", 200 pounds even, yeah, it probably wouldn't be too bad for you, but for a full-size guy, I get in here and I'm a little bit constricted. But overall comfort level, not bad. You know, position to the pedal isn't horrible, and I wouldn't mind it being a little bit further away, but then again, I'm 6'1", so I find it a little bit of a challenge in some of these smaller units, but other than that, not too horrible. But here's where the fun part comes out. Trying to get out of the machine. It's a little bit snug. But overall, not too bad. Grab our camera back. You just totally want to see this all the time. And parked right next to that, we have another, looks to be a 500cc, the U-Force, the utility version, camo. Again, comes with a winch. Has some bit of a U-joint, or sorry, not U-joint, CV joint protection here, which is kind of cool. Not horrible. Some adjustable spring rate shocks. No remote coilovers on this one, but you can see we got power steering in here. The doors, I gotta say, I like doors. Having owned a utility machine before I got my sport machine yesterday. Yeah, these doors leave a little bit to be desired. You undo the latch, okay, that's great. But you open it up, you have what looks to be little rubber straps like you use for securing crap in your vehicle. You let go of that door, it just sucks it closed. So if you want to open it up and you want to just take your time getting in, oh, nope, hold on. Let me just constantly smack yourself. So, yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass, but you can deal with that. Got a nice work bed back here. Looks like you got some similar holes in the bed for working with the, like that, similar like what Polaris has for their lock and ride technology, which is okay. It's pretty cool. Give them that. But got another hitch on the back of this one. Got a spot to light a mount a license plate. Not bad, not bad. Some decent tie downs. Bed seems pretty rugged. Nice composite. Plenty of drains. One really rather neat thing that comes factory on this machine, which kind of lets me like it a little bit. You got four-way lights here, which is kind of cool. But you also got blinkers from the factory. Now, they're not self-canceling, but not a big deal. Outside here, this has got a horn as well. You know, headlight switch. It's basically like a regular multi-function switch in your car. Yeah, it's pretty rope-a-dope. Not gonna lie. So if you're looking to get into something to just start out with, it wouldn't be a bad choice. I mean, would it be my first choice? No, but would it be a bad choice to make at all? Well, you know what? I think if you tried buying somebody's used machine that has been ridden hard and put away wet numerous times, then they try washing it up and tell you, oh no, it's always been garage kept taken care of. I don't abuse anything. You get it home, first ride out, you go to register it, you take it out to the trail for your first time, and what happens? Something breaks. You'd be lucky if it was just a belt. But for somebody just starting out, somebody that's got a low budget, wants to go out and play and have some fun, well, for a brand new machine, they're half the cost of most other manufacturers, or even 2/3 the cost. So rather than having to worry about breaking the bank, it's not a bad unit to check out. So that being said, have a good night, y'all.